if tearing a Mustang GT apart at 3 in the morning isn't dedication, and if that doesn't mean we're serious, I honestly don't know how else to convince you guys otherwise. So you guys, right now everybody's asleep. We got the Mercury Grand Marquis asleep, making our way to the barn over there. It's creepy as hell. We got the Crown Vic asleep, but there's no sleep going on in this barn right now. Actually, there's a little bit of magic going on in this barn. That's because behind these magical doors, there's a little bit of magic going on. There's a 2-valve New Edge Mustang GT getting worked on. And as you guys can see, it's almost, here actually, it's a little bit easier to see now. It's almost, at least a good portion of it is already gone. They already took out the whole top intake, the throttle body. They actually got rid of the whole coolant reservoir, battery. As you guys can see in the works, we have the valve covers being taken off. Now the funny part is that in the time it took me to charge the battery for the camera, they literally got all of that done. Oh, and speaking of that, we got to clarify one thing. This is the true owner of the, just put the light right, perfect. He's the true owner of this car. And, you know, these guys are brothers. And like I said, we're getting done. It's 3 in the morning. All right, one thing you guys don't know about Michael here is he actually just finished working a 12-hour shift volunteering at the local children's hospital. It's 3 in the morning. And, I mean, that's freaking dedication right there, guys. If that isn't...
I hate children.
Anyways, if that isn't dedication, you guys have no soul. Anyways, this is what we got going on. The next time I bring you guys back into this barn, it's not going to look as Texas Chainsaw Massacre-ish as it looks now. But we got the intake. It's fully off. We got the battery, the coils. Just kind of giving you guys a rundown of everything that's already been taken off. I know a lot of you guys wanted to kind of see the process of this, but like I said, in the time it took to charge this damn camera, freaking volunteer Mike over there, man, he just went to town. All right, guys, so while these guys get to work, I'm just going to give you guys a quick rundown of what's happening. There seems to be a lot of things going on at once, but the whole point of this is this car is being torn apart. It's being taken down piece by piece. It's going to get built back up, and then it's going to get supercharged. The whole purpose of this is to eventually supercharge this Mustang. We're going to take you guys through the entire process. Okay, well, you know what? It's quite a bit of a long list. I'm going to give you guys, actually, Mike is going to tell you what we're going to do to build it up. And then on top of that, we're going to supercharge it. Just so you guys know, we're going to be filming and we're going to try to document as much of this as possible. Next time, guarantee you guys there will be a lot better lighting and we'll do this a little bit better. But anyways, so what are we going to be adding to this car right now?
We're going to go ahead and do MSD ignition. You want to fuck? No.
The children are listening.
Well, Mike, we're doing intake.
Okay.
Sorry.
So,
Thanks, man.
we're going to swap intake. We're going to get a better throttle body. We're going to go ahead and put an MSD ignition on it, change the injectors, mass airflow, fix the exhaust leak. Probably get a different set of headers anyways. And that's just kind of that as far as bolt-on stuff goes. Yeah, of course. It's getting supercharged.
So there we go. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff. You probably missed out a couple of them, but as the parts come in, we'll be updating you guys and we'll be doing an install step by step. Right now, we're just kind of tearing it down because he's going to try to fix that whole issue where it has that low oil pressure. Once we get that figured out, when we actually start installing the mods on this thing, then we'll actually do a little bit more detailed videos on how we're going to be installing the injectors and the intake and the MSD ignition and headers, and we're actually going to be lowering the car as well. It's going to be one hell of a build. And to all the naysayers, like, you know, like, oh yeah, another build that's never going to get done.
Fuck you. I can guarantee you that one.
Yeah, there you go. So 3 in the morning, this guy volunteered at the local AA, and he just came back from some kind of salsa dance
that
lessons.
Wasn't volunteer. That was required to go to the AA.
Oh wait, I'll edit that part out.
Dude, I'm so black right now. You think I could pull off being black?
Nah, you can't.
Yeah, too white.
Yeah. 4 hands holding phones.
Oh, Michael, freaking.
That'll be okay. You don't need them.
Get this bitch. All right, guys, so we decided that we're actually not going to take the hood off because of all the dust and stuff in this barn. You guys hear that? Birds, bats, everything. We don't want any of that falling into the exposed cams over there. If you guys notice something, there's already somebody crawling under that car, and that's because we're already getting ready for phase 2 of this build, man. It's only been 2 days, and we're about to drop the transmission. Unfortunately, my camera is running out of battery, so that's going to be for the next video. Trust me, you guys are going to want to stay tuned for that, especially if you've ever wanted to drop the transmission on one of these New Edge Mustang GTs. You're not going to want to miss out, guys. So we're going to leave it right here. Project Nightmare has officially begun. I told you guys, all the people who doubted, who didn't really think we were going to actually go through with this, it's happening. So stay tuned for part 2, transmission getting dropped.